right, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of the Arkenians. Also tonight, before I get started with our recap, I want to point out that I have teamed up with Wade, who's sitting right below me. We are raising money for the American Association for Cancer Research. So we have we're in a team, so we have like a team goal, and then I have a personal goal for me that I'm working towards, and I've got like some really cool milestones if we hit certain markers, which you can see in the info that's scrolling. And let me make sure I'm pointing the right way. Scrolling over there around the character cards, as well as some fun incentives, including naming an NPC. And for every $1 donated, you give your Twitch and your Discord name, you get a ticket into all 3 of the milestone giveaways, including Wonder Draft and Dunder Draft, a one-shot giveaway, which will be a one-shot I will run for probably around 8 people, so that will be a giveaway for spots in that. That'll run on May 1st, as well as if we reach our total goal of 500, I will give away a custom character art piece. I will be posting examples in the Discord after tonight's session of my art, so you can kind of see what that art style is. But yeah, so that's what's going on. That's why tonight I am kindly asking that while I love everybody's support, please consider donating instead to the AARC tonight. That's going to be running through the month of April. So some notes there. You can see the command if you want to get the donation link. It's just !AARC in the chat to get that. And with that done, let's get started into into this evening's recap. Of course, I don't have my notes opened, but let me grab them super fast as we get started tonight. All right, so last time, on the Arkenians, episode 1, the party had gone off in search of their missing builder and friend Puff Evernon, as well as some other men who had gone with him after his dog had come back without them, wounded, implying that something not so great had occurred when they headed over to Rocktop to collect some ore. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Pros word bro. Welcome to the Thunder. So they set off, our party set off into the woods to head to Rocktop to investigate what had occurred. When they got there, they did a little reconnaissance. Eldrin and Rolen snuck up ahead while the rest of them stayed back with the horses because they weren't sure what they were going to find, and discovered that an outpost had begun to be established around Rocktop, as well as a new mine had officially been dug. The mine hadn't been there before, these buildings hadn't been there before, and the people that were there now certainly hadn't been before. They found a collection of a handful of roughly armored and weaponized men, as well as a young woman in plain clothes, who has turned out to be potentially a spellcaster of some kind. Returning back to the group, Eldrin and Rolen, they discussed how best to approach the situation. They decided on a diplomatic solution with Sharna, Yuri, and Ardath going in openly in search of their friends, just to talk to them. Meanwhile, Rolen and Wade remained hidden in the woods. So, they met Haller, who was more than happy to talk to them when they arrived. Ardath inquired about some food, wanting to get into the building over here to see if potentially their friends were over there. After a few insightful awareness, things didn't seem quite right with these supposedly friendly people. They were almost too friendly. So Ardath inquired, and they were more than happy to give lunch, which Molly, the woman, would prepare for them. Ardath would help her, but he apparently would not pay too much attention or know much about cooking, and thus he missed the potential additive she may have added, which, after Yuri and Ardath both consumed said stew, in the house, shortly thereafter, they were both met with waves of extreme tiredness and exhaustion and dizziness, of which Ardath entirely succumbed to, falling on the floor with a loud thump, which all parties outside could hear. Sharna, upon hearing that, who stayed outside with the collective that only seemed to grow bigger as more of these individuals came to join them all up towards this area here, decided to try and make a peaceable kind of departure, in a ply to go check on the horses, but no sooner did she suggest that she would step away and be right back than one of the men atop the tower here aimed his crossbow, and took his shot, striking Sharna in the knee and initiating combat, of which Rolen was prepared for, sitting in the woods with Poff's dog Skeeter, and immediately using his druidic magic to call forth vines to tangle and constrain these individuals here, which he was successful in that. The vines have come up, wrapped around their arms and legs. They are, by all intents and purposes, restrained by your magic. And so we begin tonight's session with turn order. Molly, Rolen, you have been over there in the woods, and you have seen her kind of going back to the task that she had at hand. As you hear the twang of the crossbow, and you hear Sharna kind of call out, and you hear Rolen, then, Rolen, I don't know if you can remember what your exact words were when you cast your magic.
Well, it was Eldrin. Eldrin who did it.
Oh, Eldrin, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Eldrin just yelled out, ambush.
Yes, so...
Ambush!
In a thick accent.
Mm-hmm.
It is the ambush!
Ambush!
And Molly hears this, of course, and you watch as she stands up from what she's doing, kind of drops the piece of paper she was holding, stands up, and you see her trace an arcane... you actually see, as she moves here and kind of comes to this corner, she has her back to you as she's coming around the corner. You see kind of on the back of her neck, as she's got her hair in a braid kind of pulled over her shoulder, you see light up on the back of her neck some kind of arcane rune that kind of flares up, flashes, and you watch this kind of white dust kind of manifest around her and then settle onto her skin, eventually fading and disappearing into it. She is going to move into and then out of your threat range, so you may take an opportunity attack if you wish. All right.
No.
So, yep, you see her, she kind of gets up, and she's just like, she seems uncomfortable. Like, it's definitely kind of a nervous response, not so much an aggressive call to action. She kind of, like, stands up, and then, like, she uses her half her movement to, like, get up from essentially prone, and she kind of starts carefully but quickly coming around the building, kind of looking, trying to figure out what's going on, and that's when you see the ruin light up and the dust settle. It is your turn.
Well, I am going to... Well, where is... Everybody, okay. I don't want to attack her. I want to approach her.
Okay.
I mean, they clearly know Like the jig is up, right?
Yeah,
So-
I mean, nobody is aware of your presence. You are still technically covered by the stealth you rolled previously.
Right. So I'm getting the sense that she's not exactly on the same page 100% as these guys. So I'm gonna kind of risk it, and I'm gonna try and just talk to her one-on-one without all those guys over there. So I'm just gonna step out.
Yeah, you can use your action to initiate a short conversation with her. So you can go ahead and say what you'd like to.
I'm gonna step out a little, and I'm gonna say, "Stop! Don't be alarmed."
She just kind of stops and spins around.
I'm not here to fight.
She kind of
I don't
has
wanna
her
hurt you.
hands up, but
It seems like your people, if they are your people, are trying to take and kidnap my people. We don't want any of that. I don't want that. I'm sure you don't want that. I've been watching you. It doesn't seem like you like these guys all that much.
as you're talking, you can see. So as she swung around, you notice the chain around her neck, the amulet. As she has the motion, she kind of swings around. You see the amulet kind of pop out from where it was hidden and kind of swing and then settle on her chest openly. It is kind of a glow with a soft red light, kind of in the shape of an eye, with a red glow kind of in the center. And as you're speaking, her face looks very conflicted. Almost like she's kind of struggling to process, or like she wants to say something, but she's just kind of like,
Something's keeping her back.
yeah. She's not going to answer you at this point. She definitely seems to be trying to figure out what she should say.
Seeing her react kind of like this, I can see the hesitation. So I'm gonna another shot in the dark. I'm gonna say, look, you don't have to help them, or you don't have to help me, but don't help them. Whatever it is, we can help you if you help us. We're just here trying to find some people that we know disappeared. That's all we're looking for. When we find them, we'll be out of here. Any way you could help us, great.
So she will kind of very quickly, and it's very subtly, she kind of moves her hand up, kind of awkwardly, like up to her shoulder. Like it's a very unusual movement. And you kind of see her finger ever so carefully. She starts to look a little, she just kind of shakes her head, like, and then kind of tries to points at your weapon, essentially, and then kind of points back to herself. And then she kind of quickly puts it away, drops her hand. And Yuri, it is now your turn.
Come on, now's not the time to be sleeping. And he'll get down and use his action to attempt to wake him up.
Alrighty. You try to
He's
wake
just
him
like
up.
slapping him and like.
So, Ardath, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
You can do it. Oh, we can't.
Nope. No answer. You try smacking him and just, his face turns red, but,
That's my action. He's spending his turn trying to wake him up. That was, yeah.
all right. Sharna, you have just taken an arrow to the knee.
Oh.
You used to be an adventurer, and then you took an arrow to the knee.
I didn't know that we were gonna go here, but all right. Sharna is gonna. Can I don't know how to do the clicky thing. How I select a thing and show you where I'm selecting on the map.
Oh,
But
just
the,
click and
Click
hold.
and hold.
can I move here? Can I make a check?
Right there?
To be able to move here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could just move there. The line,
Okay,
it's
cool.
not perfect. It's not a perfect.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a slope.
wondering.
So in theory, you can
Right.
climb up it as well. So
Right.
don't take that black line as blocking movement per se.
Okay, cool.
It's just anything within the black line is like difficult terrain. We'll say that.
Right. Cool. I will move to this spot here.
All right, you
Down
can go
here.
ahead and. Yeah, no problem.
Okay. And I am going to attack the guy that's right in front of me with my two.
He has a
With
name
one.
now. It is.
Oh, does he
it
have
is-
a name?
Yes, it is Sal. You might not. You should be able. Oh, let me just boop. You should be able to
Sal.
see it now.
Okay, and I am going to.
Yes, they learned the names of many of them before this underwent.
I'm gonna attack Sal with my short sword.
Not Sal. Yes.
Sal,
go
I
ahead
thought
and
you were a good guy.
roll your attack.
All right, so that's not a hit. Is it a hit? Like, I suppose it's not. 12 to hit.
It just hits. He hasn't
Sweet.
quite gotten his own weapon out, and you manage to kind of get your hit in just as he's starting to bring his scimitar out.
Awesome. So I'm going to, as I hit him, I'm going to mark him as my favorite foe, as a Gloomstalker Ranger, so that I can give it an extra D4 damage. And so it's 9 piercing damage, but I'm going to roll that D4.
All
If
right.
that's cool.
I'm going to put a red ticker on him, just to kind of denote that. And I'm going to put a red ticker on you just to mark it as your effect.
Cool.
So
So
10
let's
damage.
Yes. And I
Uh,
want to use my bonus action to attack with my other short sword.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you have dual wielding?
I don't, so the damage is going to be different.
Yeah, it's just not going to add your modifier.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, no, you land a mortal blow on him with your short sword, and as he kind of
Sweet.
doubles over from the wound, taken aback by it, as you kind of disembowel him essentially. How would you like to kill him, or do you want to kill him?
That's what I'm thinking about.
How the fuck up?
I'm not going to kill him.
All right, so yeah, so as he kind of bows over,
I'm going to
you-
let him, yeah. And I'm going to say, look, we can keep doing it this way, or I can just go check my friggin' horses. Okay? And I'm done. My turn's done.
All right. We'll use this one. So when an opponent essentially goes down for your favorite foe, what happens? I believe there are some conditions. Either you can transfer it or something along those lines. I just want to double check.
Yes.
Or does it just go away?
It doesn't. I can use it enough times equal to my proficiency bonus. So I have 2.
Hunter's Mark
One
is the
more.
one that you
I
can
have
move
one more.
around.
Yeah.
All right.
Hunter's Mark is?
Yeah, if you cast Hunter's Mark, when the foe goes down, you can switch it over to another opponent.
I think you have to have a bonus action though.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. I'm just reading. I don't. Okay, yeah. So I can move it to someone else?
not favored foe, but Hunter's
Oh,
Mark. you
Hunter's
can.
Mark. Sorry. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And I'll get that when I level up. Plans.
Just to come in here with some rules.
Yeah. I know. Sorry. Yes. J'ai fini.
All right. So yeah. All right, so yep, just go ahead and keep track of that. So you've used it once, and he has gone down.
Yes.
All right, Eldrin.
Eldrin very much does not want to stop this and let Sharna go check horses. He is going to point at Gar and then snap his fingers at Skeeter and be like, "Sick him!" As he looses his bow at Gar.
All right. All right, and just so everyone is aware, pets such as Skeeter are considered invulnerable until they are involved in combat. So now he has
I'm happy to involve him.
All right, so now he has HP like anything else.
Hup. Yes, hup.
And he must roll initiative now, and he will go wherever his initiative lies. Which is a 5.
Yeah, I'm not last anymore.
Nope, not last anymore.
Oh, we're tied.
Y'all's decks are probably the same, so he will just go after you. All right, so you have sent the dog in.
Yep. Fire my longbow, 19 to hit. For 10 damage.
That will hit.
Juicy.
Good opener.
Sorry, I'm just orientating some windows here because I had to open another character sheet. So don't mind me.
And then I will move here.
All right, and you're attacking Gar, correct?
That is correct. Gar is getting the bow because he looks like the biggest, baddest dude there.
He is. All right, and your entangle is concentration for up to a minute, so I need to do that. And after it goes, it doesn't entrap anybody else who moves in. It only creates difficult terrain, right? It's just the people initially in it.
That's correct.
All right. Add that. Give it 60 rounds for a... And it will go after you.
No, it's only 10 rounds. It's up to 1 minute, so that's
right. 60 is an hour.
It has 9 rounds left at this point.
Yes. All right. So Gar takes 10. It definitely does some damage, but yes, he definitely seems sturdier, not like Sal.
Yeah, and I just reposition, and I'm done.
Alrighty. They... Yeah. What is... They need to make a strength to escape your vines?
Yeah, creature restrained can use its action to make a strength check against my save DC, which is 14.
All right.
In order to free itself.
Haler will try. He fails. This guy will try.
Rolen got a lucky coin, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Ding, 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 ding.
Rolen, Rolen, Rolen.
I have
Lucky
to use
coin
mine.
for Rolen. Thank you,
Needs to
guys.
sweet talk those mages.
Yeah, they definitely need that now. That's for sure. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Okay. So this guy, Ian, will break free, and so will Teth. But the other two will not, and that is their action to do that.
Yeah, so I still have a movement bonus.
All right. He will 5 there, and this guy will 10, 15, there. He is drawing. He has his short bow out. And the other, this guy is going to take a shot at Sharna again as they all do their thing.
Come at me, bro. No one else to come at presently, so I don't blame you.
Gar is actually going to come up and attempt to grapple you, Sharna. So you may do an athletics or acrobatics, whichever is better, to try and avoid it.
Sweet.
Jump.
Gar comes up and just kind of wraps his big arms around you, holding a dagger to you, and
Can I use my lucky coin here?
Sure, yeah, to reroll that if you'd like.
Sweet. Okay, one more.
Not
That's
quite.
something.
Not quite.
Something. But it's not everything.
So he does grapple you, essentially putting you between himself and the woods. And he calls out, "Come out, little mouse!" Oh, they're not done.
Mr. Brony has a reckoning coming.
I'm lucky I'm asleep.
It's gonna be a rice-a-roni jabroni.
Brill is going to try and shoot at you. I am going to give you, of course it would be on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and give you half cover in the woods, so you get a +2 bonus to your AC.
Shopping for an 18.
Which he actually does get.
Nails
for
it.
For a natural 20, he hits you for 7.
Oh, man. Who, me?
All right.
No. Hold on. No, he's not. I'm not done. I'm doing math. 10 piercing damage.
I drop to the floor.
Oh, you don't.
I drop to the ground instantly.
No.
All right.
No.
Ardath, you can give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, the entangle drops too.
Oh yeah. 16.
Still not quite. You are still asleep.
Man.
The Mastiff is going to run and attack that guy.
That's not the guy.
He gets him. Skeeter mauls Brill after Brill looses an arrow, a deadly mortal wound, well trained, perfect hit, races towards the immediate aggressor that just downed his temporary master.
Vengeance!
Mauls him for 5 damage. Takes a major chunk out of his shooting arm. Molly is just kind of waiting. She's given you kind of her last message, Rolen. She is holding her action, but you can see she kind of hears what's going on out there, and she's using her action to think about it, and then she just says, kind of whispers it, "I'm sorry." Like, she's by the time she says, you watch her kind of contemplative, confusion within herself of like how to act, your offer, what she feels, what maybe she feels she needs to do, and then you watch the confusion kind of turn into legitimate fear, and she just kind of says, "I'm sorry," and she will move away from you and come around to the other side of the building. it is your turn.
Oh boy. All right. Well, I need to help my peeps. So, fortunately, the quickest way for me to get in the action is through her. I do have. I do have what's called Shave of Shadows. And let's see. It says I can cast invisibility once with this trait per long rest. So I am going to do that and try and go past her. I have a feeling
Alrighty.
if I just run past her, she's probably going to try and stop me.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be invisible, which I've given you a little ghost token, so you go invisible.
Yeah.
She will hear you as you run up, but if she wanted to attack you, she would be at disadvantage.
Okay, so I'm going to get into position right here. And then if I can, I'm going to try
and that feature, is it as if you are basically, it allows you to cast invisibility on yourself, like the spell?
Yeah, well, I think it's part of a minor illusion because it says.
Well, I just need to know if it's saying like specifically
Yeah.
as is like the spell, or if it has additional features. Like for example, as soon as you do an action, you attack someone or cast a spell, you are no longer invisible, per the invisibility spell. So does it have any other conditions within the feature?
It doesn't specify with that. It just calls it invisibility spell. So I would imagine
Okay.
it probably has the same trait.
Yep. So it basically allows you to cast the invisibility spell with no components or stuff like that once per day. So.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if I lose it after I fire arrow at this guy, that's fine. I just didn't want her to see me coming.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. I just, just so you're aware.
Yep,
Ardath snoozing on the floor. And you're attacking Halor?
Yeah, whoever that. Yeah. I don't see.
All right, roll your attack.
Since he's invisible, does he get advantage on the roll?
You do.
Since
You
they
do
don't
get
know he's there?
advantage.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And I think that also means you have your sneak attack as well.
Yes, I do.
Unfortunately, the 10 still won't hit. As
How
you
about
kind
that
of
luck?
Yeah, did
Yeah.
you burn that yet?
So it's the second time I get it, and then I use it immediately.
Hey, may as well.
Value.
yeah.
Come on, come on.
Oh God.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Well, you have advantage, so
No, that was.
Oh, so I get okay.
that one will hit.
There we go. Finally. All right. And 4 damage plus sneak attack, which is.
And then, of course, just remember in your sheet, you can toggle. There are toggles up at the top where you can toggle advantage and normal and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
You should
sorry.
also have a sneak modifier, so you can automatically apply that as well.
Yeah. There. So 4 piercing plus 4 for the sneak attack, so 8.
8. All right. It's a very very good hit. Wonderstruck, you done distracted me and I already forgot. How much was your damage?
We have to survive this first.
Wes, how much was your damage again?
8 total.
8. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's a significant hit. He is significantly wounded. And you
Well,
are
it
no
took 4
longer
tries.
invisible. Yuri.
All right. He'll kind of kick him as he steps over him, and he's gonna head to the door and peek out the door. Now, which way does the door open?
The door is right here.
At?
So,
Okay.
when you look out the door, you see Molly, kind of a very nervous, uncomfortable Molly right to the right of you, and then you can see Halar. Well, here, let me just ruler. So you can pretty much right by the door see all this. You can't see Rolen, but you can see Molly, and you can see.
Is she doing anything yet?
No, she's not. She has just come
Okay.
around the corner and seems to be assessing. She's kind of looking at Halor.
Well, seeing that everything looks like it's gone to hell out here, he will point at Halor and attempt a ray of frost. Of course, it doesn't roll like that.
That will miss.
Hang on. I am going to use Favored by the Gods to roll 2d4 and add that to the total.
All right, that'll
does
hit.
a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so
I'll
2.
hit him for 2.
All right, he looks very poor.
And his speed is reduced by 10.
Yep. All right.
Value.
Kind of half close the door again.
All righty.
That's his
Well,
turn.
you know.
Can he see
I'm not gonna.
his
I'm gonna
down
say.
friend down there?
No, well, I'm gonna say you can't open the door and shut the door in the same
Right.
turn.
That's fine. Can he see his friend down there at all?
Molly.
Because I know it's woods.
Or not Molly. I would
Eldrin.
no. You can't. He has fallen into the brush.
But I
you
know that's
can't-
where he was, and I didn't see him this
I
round. So if
mean,
I don't see him next round, I
you
might go
don't,
looking
you don't
for
know
him.
that's where he was. You were in the house. You know he's maybe in somewhere on this side of the building, but you were in the house when he yelled his ambush, so you are not aware of his location.
Okay.
You just know he's south somewhere.
That's my turn. Yeah.
All right. Sharna has stepped away. So,
You want to resolve my bleeding to death in the woods real fast then?
well, yeah, we'll go ahead. Go ahead and roll your death save. Roll it to GM.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, just remember, roll it to GM
Yeah.
from now on.
Yep.
All right. What I will go ahead and do, just because I'm not sure, I know she was having some headphone issues, so she said she'd be right back. She's currently grappled, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead and talk to Wonderstruck Gaming here real quick, because I have some thoughts. If you want Wade to get hit by a fish, I don't know specifically about getting slapped by a fish, but if you want to give, like... I tell you what, if you want to give bits, like typically it's 100 bits for lucky coins or advantage. Let me actually just look at my thing here. 100 bits for lucky coins, advantage, 200 for an auto hit or an auto miss, and then it's 500 for a natural 20. If you want to donate 200 bits and give me a natural 20, I'll use it on Eldrin. Just saying, like, if that's
He's
what you
gonna
want to
do it.
do, I
totally
will.
gonna do
I will
that.
comply.
You just have to save it. Just down the road, he has to actually get slapped with a fish,
yeah.
and then you have the nat 20 for it, so it's ready to go.
We're gonna have an underwater fight at some point, and I'm just gonna get barramundied in the face.
Yeah, I mean, I will do my best to make it fish-esque. If not specifically a fish, something that is textured like a fish. And all right, Shannon, are you back with us yet, or are you still having some struggles?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right, it is
Here we are.
it is your turn. You are currently grappled, so you may.
I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna contested strength check.
Yep. All right. So you're gonna use
Athletics.
your action to try and escape the grapple.
Yee.
Sounds good.
Sorry about that, everyone in the world.
No, it's okay. I had got to have a discussion about how we
Okay.
might slap Wade with a fish. So
The fish
All
slapping
good.
dance.
yes. All right. So I need a strength for Gar. All right.
Man, I'm loving the sevens tonight.
Whew. All right.
Not a lucky number.
So, in this situation, the active grappler is Gar, but she is making the attempt to escape. So does she have preference in a tie? Can I get that confirmed by someone who maybe knows off the top of their head?
Usually
it
goes to the
always go-
defender.
It goes to the defender?
Usually ties always go to defenders. So since she's
The instigator?
breaking, well, she's not the instigator. He's the instigator because he's trying to hold the grapple. He sets the DC, and she's trying to hit it. So she's technically hitting it right on the head. So I believe
right.
that would mean that she
Beat or
breaks
beat.
it. Yeah.
All right. I'll go with that. Doesn't matter to me. So yeah, you managed to kind of slip out. You managed to push his arms loose just enough to kind of drop out of
Nice.
him. So yeah, any bonus action or movement?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my short sword.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Also, I want to say, if you want to do non-lethals, please specify before you attack, just for clarity.
Okay, sure.
Only because I won't ask every time, and I'm not saying like anything
Totally.
if that's what you want to do or not. Just if it's what you want to do and you want to attack non-lethal, just go ahead and specify that when you say you're gonna attack.
Yeah, totally.
All right.
So it's not 9 piercing damage. That's because it's not with the my modifier, right?
Well, in the 11 will miss.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it doesn't matter. Okay. And can I use my movement?
Yeah.
To-
You will potentially incur an opportunity attack from him if you move out of his threat range.
I'm not gonna do that.
All right.
No.
We already did Eldrin.
Cool.
This can go away. Their turn. He is going to attempt to attack you, Gar, as you slip from him. He is going to try and hit you in the face with the butt of his scimitar. Your AC... which connects, because your AC is 15, or 16. Oh, yes. So yes, it just... You like see it coming and start to pull out or avoid it, but he manages to get you kind of right on the side of the face for 5 bludgeoning. Attack on the dog. Brill hits Skeeter and does a very nearly mortal wound on this dog as he brings his scimitar down, and you hear Skeeter yelp.
This asshole's on fire tonight, and I don't appreciate it.
Halor turns to Molly, and he will use his action to point. And so now, now Yuri, you have some idea where Eldrin is, because Halor points in his kind of location, into the woods. and says to Molly. So he points, looks at Molly, points, and he's kind of, he's not looking good himself, and he says, "There is one in the woods, there." And then he will actually plop a potion out of his bag and drink a healing potion.
Oh, that's rude.
Totally rude.
All right. So he is looking a little bit better. Ian is actually going to move up to you and is going to attack you, Yuri, trying to strike you for a non-lethal attack, which will hit for 7.
Wow. Okay.
Let's see, Tethan.
Come to finish me off.
No, they are picking you up, though. All right. This guy is going to keep his bow trained on Sharna. He's holding an action. These 3 are going to move up. All right, what is your AC, Rolen?
15.
All right. All 3 that come up to you trying to down you will miss. And the man on the tower back here is going to take a shot at you. What is it with these damn archers, man? You get a natural 20 for 10 total piercing damage. From this guy in the tower.
Yep, no, I am also falling to the ground.
Dun, dun, dun. Ardath, give me a con save.
Yeah, so you can wake up into this fiery mess.
Oh, Rolen, actually, guess what? You are blessed by somebody. Something is looking out for you as you heal 17 points.
Hashtag blessed.
That's more than I
Yes,
have.
there is
That's
a
too blessed to
watcher.
be stressed.
Yeah, there is a watcher watching over you. Thank Harley Rose. Rolen is not down.
People like me today.
Woo!
First, somebody gave me a look.
Yes.
Now somebody gave me a. I also-
Harley Rose in there
I
for
got-
a clutch, man.
Ooh.
Awesome.
I don't know who gave me that, and I don't know who gave me the luck, but
Well, we
Man.
know Harley Rose gave you
guys-
that healing. She gave you a healing hand.
people like a pirate, I guess.
All
So wait,
right,
this-
well, awesome.
It's not rollover health, is it? By chance? Just 10.
No. No. Nope, it does not. If it makes it more, it is not temp HP. All right.
Other news,
So,
I rolled a 5.
all right. So, yep, you're still sleeping.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Beautiful.
oh, man. All right. So, so Rolen, basically these 3 come running up from, you see them coming, and they each try to get a hit on you. They're trying to knock you in the head, hit you in the gut, or hit you in a non-extremity. All of them fail, and then as you're kind of distracted with that, you get an arrow kind of right in the shoulder. The pain just so blinding that you collapse. But before everything goes black, you are suddenly feel this healing energy, and whoop, you are still prone. I'm going to say you're still prone, so you need half your movement to stand up. But you are A-okay.
I think the people watching just don't want us all to die this soon. So.
Put a lot of effort into the
Don't
backstory.
don't assume death. Don't assume death.
I mean, it's
All right.
pretty good assumption.
The dog is going to disengage and run away.
One of us should
Pepper.
live. Be free, Skeeter.
He's at 1 HP. He fled before. He's fleeing again. He tried to be brave. Nope. These guys suck. All right. Molly is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. She's going to run up into the woods and use her action to dash to get there. Rolen, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I got to stand all the way up, and this is a toughie, because now I'm surrounded. So I can't take on 3 guys by myself. Let me.
What? Sure you can.
I mean, it's a smart thing to do.
We've got faith in you. But
You know what?
you're not wrong. There is value in not being reckless.
Can I disengage and then run to the wood line and try and hide again?
Yeah, because you don't have it yet. You don't have your cunning action yet, correct?
Yeah, no.
So you can disengage or you
next
can
one.
hide. I will say when you get into the green line, you have half cover. So you get a +2 to your AC when you're inside the wood line, inside the green line, when you're in the woods.
Well, yeah, I'll do that. I'll try and hide and, hope I don't get hit. Either way, 3 guys are going to try and hit me no matter what I do. So
They
might as well
are.
try and get away.
So you're going
in
to
the
choose
process.
to just leave their threat range and then try to hide?
Yes.
All right. All right. You said 15, correct? For your
Yes.
AC?
Mhm.
2 will hit for a total of 7 damage.
That hurt, but I'm still moving. All right, I'm going to run to the wood line.
All right. Then go ahead and give me a stealth.
There we go, 18.
Alrighty.
Poof. Disappeared.
All right. So, yep. So you take 7 damage. And Yuri, it is your turn.
So have they picked him up? So is he visible now? Or
No. They've only reached him at this point.
okay. It's unfortunate.
You two kind of have a guy in your face too in the doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So action frostbite. He needs to make a saving throw. Constitution save.
19.
Yeah, he passes. Nothing happens.
All right. Anything else?
There's not a lot I can do. That's about it.
Sharna.
I am going to try to hit this guy non-lethal damage if anything happens.
All right. I will say, Gar is definitely the most enthusiastic out of everyone, out of all of these guys in this fight.
Right. He's the most stoked about being here.
Let's go ahead and roll.
Nay.
No, that will miss, unfortunately.
And I'll try to hit again with my bonus attack, with my bonus action.
As he parries your first one.
Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese.
And your second. Seems
Our
to be
group name should be
learning-
the Unfortunate Seven.
Yeah, learning he's starting to get used to your moves. Anything else? Do you want to move or anything like that?
I don't want to do an opportunity attack or get sprung on by that guy that's targeting me from the tower, so I'm gonna stay right
All
here.
right. Eldrin.
All right, GM, death save.
All
There
right.
you go.
So first up, Gar on you, Sharna. He's attempting to knock you out. You take 3 bludgeoning damage as he hits you again with the broadside of his scimitar. Brill is gonna 5, 10, I'll say 20 to this square because as he steps over his friend. He is also going to attempt to assist Gar in the endeavor, but he is not as efficient and misses. Halor is going to kind of step a little more into the center and just say, "Surrender now. We know how this is going to end." Ian is going to, on you, that'll miss Yuri. These 3 are going to make a perception check for you, Rolen. Only 1 knows where you went, but 1 does spot you there in the trees. Though he has used his action, he does move up. Ardath, Constitution save, please.
I
don't know.
redeemed Holy Alarm Clock.
Yeah, okay. If anybody
16.
would like to, sorry,
Oh,
would like to assist him, he could probably use a natural 20 or advantage for his save against this, whatever this poison, drowsiness, narcotic might be.
Oh, I'm sleeping. Leave me
The dog has run away. Additionally, Eldrin, these 2 that are down here have bound your feet and wrists. So you are technically restrained, as well as Molly leans down and applies a healing potion to you. It's a standard, so 2d4 plus 2, I think. Is that it? 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah.
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 So 5.
You are restrained.
I don't want to go to school.
Just look up. I'm like, fuck.
Well, hell.
And with your hands bound, basically you're kind of limited to headbutts, shoulder butts, basically improvised, unarmed attacks.
Yeah.
All right, Rolen. You are aware. This guy knows where you are. You see him. You watch him kind of search the woods as he's moving forward, looking for you. And you guys make eye contact. And he then strides forth with a purpose.
Hi. I couldn't find a bathroom, so I hope you don't mind. Give me like 5 more minutes.
Okay, you know what? Let me see if okay. Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage. Beat a 10.
I did not.
Damn. So like as you speak, it seems like maybe like he's not the like this guy number 4 is not the brightest crayon in the box. But he's not that stupid. So any bonus actions or movement?
Rolen just got a lucky coin.
You know what? It's tempting. I am going to.
Are you going to use it before I update it?
Yes. Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Again.
Disadvantage.
All right. I apologize in advance for just that lucky coin. This may be the best investment you've ever made, or I may have just wasted.
All right.
Yes.
He's not the brightest crayon in the box. The way I will say it. Oh, thank you, Wonderstruck, for following. You know, thanks for participating. Yes, the man obviously needs to use the bathroom. I will not say he's entirely convinced, but he will not attack you. I'll essentially count him as stunned on their next turn. So this guy is stunned by just what? You know? Are you serious? Like really?
So can I use that opportunity since he's stunned to run and hide even more?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can just run away. He's stunned, so he won't take an opportunity attack against you, and then you can give me another stealth roll.
Okay. Let's do the stealth first. Oh no, I did disadvantage. Oh.
Well, it's a 12, so the first roll is always considered the standard roll. So you have a 12 for your stealth, which might be fine.
I'm going to. I'll move down there.
Alrighty. Yuri.
Is Sharna still actively resisting over there?
I believe by all intents and purposes, she is.
Well, I was gonna say something on my turn about that.
But based on her last few actions, yes.
Okay. And I can see that they have him. I'm gonna try and hit this guy again with the. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ian, right in front of you.
Yep.
This time he got a 20.
Yep. Nothing happens. I'm going to try and close the door on him on my next turn because that was my action.
All right. Sharna, now it is your turn.
So, someone says, we know how this is gonna go. Surrender now.
Yeah, Halor said, we know how this is going to end. Surrender now.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, so if I stop fighting, you're not gonna knock me out.
Do you want to use your action to kind of have that conversation with him?
Yeah, I will.
All right. So you ask that question, and he says, if you cooperate, no.
All right. Sounds good. I put my swords back where it is, and I wait, and I cooperate.
All right. Eldrin, you are now conscious. You are bound with rope. You may use your action to try and.
No,
break
I'm
it.
just gonna lay there. I'm just gonna lay there.
All right. These two will kind of pull you up, sort of. More like they just kind of grab the back of your collar and start kind of like one grabs your shoulders, the other one kind of grabs your feet, and they're just kind of they're going to pull you out of the woods. Do you resist?
No. Do not forget my bow. I want it back.
All right. Let's see if I can. Not quite. So they move 5, 10, 15. So that's what's happening there. And this guy is going to try and knock you out, Yuri, since you did try to do some arcane shit in his face.
Several times.
15 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right, so you are essentially punched in the face and knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
All right. Molly is just going to kind of quietly follow behind. Rolen.
If I have not been spotted, I am going to stealthily keep going around.
Well,
Like
2
this
and 3
way.
lost you the first time. They knew where you were, and then you were you moved out of sight when you hit again. So, and the other guy is kind of stunned, so he didn't make any perception or anything. I mean, you don't know for sure, but
Can I see the dog from where I am?
no, dog's gone.
Okay.
It's run off.
Oh, okay. I just saw the token there.
Chance.
Well, I'm still gonna, try and stealthily, quietly go around here, because I'm assuming last time I checked, my guy was still over here, hiding. So
Did we
Yeah,
skip
so-
Ardath?
I don't think so. Did we?
Yeah.
We did. Okay, give a Constitution save.
I mean, I guess.
Now is when you need to wake up. This is the clutch moment. Save the day.
Fuck.
Nope.
Never mind. Never
This is a
mind.
premise.
All right. So Roland, as you kind of move over there, you can see them. They're not hiding. You can see 2 guys carrying Eldrin between the two, who appears to be bound, as Molly's kind of slackingly following behind them.
what was that last part? You kind of broke up there.
Molly's just kind of wandering sheepishly behind them. She's just following sheepishly behind them. But you can see them hauling Eldrin back out of the woods.
Okay. I'm just gonna quietly, hang back a little to see where they go with this, and be ready to act if needed further. But I don't want them to see me just yet.
All right, give me another stealth as you've moved forward. Alrighty, a little bit better. Yuri, you are unconscious. Sharna, what would you like to do?
I am not going to do anything. I'm just going to chill.
All right.
Compliant.
Eldrin, are you going to continue, or are you going to do anything?
For right now, I'll be compliant.
All right. Gar kind of begrudgingly steps out of the way, and Brill just kind of motions like for you to go towards Halor.
Sure. Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have to move right now. That's
Okay,
just what
okay.
they're doing.
Right. Okay, cool.
So they're basically telling you to, well, that way. You know, they're basically saying
Right.
go that way.
Okay.
Ardath, con save.
I have
I
a
just wanna
lucky
point
coin
out-
and I don't want to waste it on this. I don't want to waste it on trying to wake the fuck up.
I just want to point out 14 is divisible by 7. So again, we're being
Yeah.
cursed by these
Oh.
sevens.
How was the curse broken, I wonder?
Haven't figured it out yet.
None of us know.
All right. Molly is not actively doing anything. Rolen.
I'm just gonna continue to observe.
And these guys do move kind of in here. Just on their turn. They also pick up.
Did they move before?
Yeah.
Or okay. So
Okay.
if they're not with her anymore, can I actually try and get her attention and maybe call her over?
You do risk getting everybody's attention if you do
Okay,
that.
no, never mind. No, I'm just gonna watch.
All right. Sharna.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. Basically, Halor points to the building over here. So he steps out of your way. So you can continue to use your movement to follow their direction or do whatever you would like.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep following direction. 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, you know, obviously, it's right in front of me, so I'll wait. Because I'm...
Well, technically, he's not exactly there. They're basically lining him up to go into the
sure.
door. So you have
Yeah.
you have room.
Okay, sure.
After you,
Yeah,
Sharna.
that's my movement. That's my
Yeah,
that's my movement.
as she walks past, you just hear Eldrin. Oh, yep, he's awake.
Oh, hello. You're awake.
Arrow sticking out of my chest just above my heart.
All right. Still going with the flow.
Yeah.
And Eldrin. All right.
Yeah.
So they do. They basically. This guy moves. Basically, Yuri in here. Ardath, you get shimmied elsewhere.
Not that I fucking know that.
And basically, these people have all come in. I'm gonna move this guy to the GM layer just so he's not in the way. Because this bigger box is one empty space for you guys. So, and Halor is following you, Sharna, in, as is Gar and Brill. These guys come forward. Do. Hey, Prince Panda Bear! Welcome. Welcome to the Thunder. All right, Ardath. We're still gonna stay in turn initiative order for Ardath, just because there is a chance he might wake up. So Ardath, go ahead and give me a con save.
Imagine.
Oh, the fuck, there is not a chance that he's gonna wake up. Apparently.
Ardath is enjoying his nap thoroughly.
Hit me hard, dude. Like Thanksgiving dinner hard. I'm out.
All right, Molly
You're
is gonna
done.
share basically their
You
initiative.
did just demolish your food in one go.
I
Like,
know, but I had a plan.
Eldrin.
This wasn't it.
Yuri's
A plan to
unconscious.
fill your tummy.
All right, Rolen.
All right, well, I'm gonna risk it. I'm going to try and just stealthily sneak up behind Molly. Because either they're gonna catch me or they're not. But I'm gonna stealthily try and sneak up behind her and see if I can whisper something to her.
All right, you do so. Also, Mr. Bits. That's just for a little context for that. So there are three players in tonight's game were also in our Monday game, and they faced a fungal thing that both charmed and diseased every single one of them.
It was bad.
Man.
All right, so you're going to stealth up behind her.
Yeah, right.
You can do that, and what would you like to do? She's not aware that you are there.
I'm gonna whisper to her and be like, "Psst, hey, don't turn around. Don't turn around."
She stops. You know, she's kind of moving out of the woods, and she just abruptly stops.
I know that thing you got around your neck. It's got some hooju or something bad on it. I saw it glowing. Didn't look good. Just listen. I need you to help me. They're taking my friends. I don't know what they're doing with them. What are they going to do with my friends?
She can only really stand still. Like, you can see just past her, Brill's kind of right there beside her. He's given her a little bit of a weird look. She just kind of stopped, but he kind of turns back, and he's paying more attention to Sharna, who's the other one.
I'll tell her, whenever you get a chance, if you can get away, come find me in these woods. And I can help you if you can help me. Just give me a sign or something, yes or no. Stamp once for yes, twice for no.
She just kind of, smiles weakly at Brill, like, don't mind me. And she just kind of reaches behind her back and kind of scratches her back a little bit. And then as she's done, kind of like, you see a little, like, go away. Kind of, and then she continues to move forward.
I will take that as a yes. And I'll back up a little.
All right, give me a stealth check. Very nice. Whispers.
That might work.
Whispers on point. You sneak up, you whisper, you sneak back. Brill and everybody else has no idea. All right, Sharna, you gonna head into the building?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, you get in there, and they basically tell you to go next to, they pretty much direct you to sit next to where they have set Eldrin up against the wall. Eldrin, your feet and hands are still bound.
Right.
Is Ardath asleep next to me still?
Yes.
I elbow him so hard in the ribs. I just look at him. I just get like an angry look, and I just elbow him hard in the ribs.
Okay.
Wake the fuck up.
Ardath, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. Yuri, your hands have also been bound. You have also been gagged. Ian gagged you and bound your hands.
I'm unconscious, so...
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm at 0 unless anybody gave me hit points, so...
So...
It was non-lethal, but that doesn't mean I have any hit points.
All right, so I'm going to say effectively just... And I'm just going to add everybody else. Alrighty, so Sharna, you move into place against the wall. You guys that are conscious inside, and Rolen, of course, you in the woods, can kind of hear, these three come up. This guy is no longer stunned. You hear them basically mention, Haler's like, where'd the other one go who hit me? Did you get him? And they say no, and number 4, kind of pipes up. Yeah, he ran off into the woods. So he's out there somewhere. And you can basically hear him say, well, you all stay out, go find him. And Halor then comes in.
Real quick, Jess. While the room's mostly empty, I would like to try and do something.
Absolutely.
I would like to try and see if I can't get... I'm trying to do this subtly. I'm trying to get my knife free so I can cut a little bit in my rope. I don't want to completely free myself. I just want to make it really easy for me to free myself if I want to.
Alrighty. Roll a stealth or sleight of hand.
Could I give him the help action by like seeing that he's like rooting around, just like leaning on his body, like trying to, slightly over his shoulder, trying to hide any kind of rooting around he's doing? Possibly.
All right. First,
see.
First, I want him to roll his sleight of hand, because he's not asking for any help, and he's trying to not be noticed, so I'm not sure Sharna would be able to notice.
Probably very easily.
Yeah, you notice, and, well, let me even see. I'll make them... Well, no, they're yeah, and Ian and, who else is in this room? Teth is in this room, and Ridgaff is in this room. Teth kind of pops up. What you doing? Stop. Whatever it is, stop. Stop squirming. Just sit.
Fine.
Now, Sharna, you have some idea of what Eldrin was trying to do, if you wanted to help him again at another point.
Right, okay. Okay, cool.
Let's see. Molly has come in. She is going to bring you back to consciousness with a healing potion, Yuri. And Ardath, give me a con saving throw.
Oh, D&D lords.
How hard did you hit the man? Like a look at Ardath here.
You could turn this into a drinking game.
Ardath just snoring. Molly just kind of keeps her head down and doesn't say anything as she's applying the healing potion to Yuri to bring him back to consciousness. Yuri, you will regain 4. And Rolen. So you definitely heard Halo order them to try and find you. So what would you like to do?
I'm going to move farther back into the woods, say maybe over here, away from the, giant group of people.
Alrighty.
So that way, if, they do get close, I at least have more time to react.
Yeah.
If I can see they're coming.
Give me
I'm still gonna
stealth roll. Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna I will hold an action with my bow if I do see one coming within, say, 15 feet of me.
All right. So you are going to be playing cat and mouse with these guys as Halar turns to Brill and says, apparently they have horses somewhere. Go get them. Or you two go get them. And Brill and Gar are going to head where they saw you guys coming from to go look for the horses. Halar is going to waltz inside, and these three are going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They are going to try and perceive you as we play this game of cat and mouse. Once again, number 4 definitely does with a natural 20. Once again, as you kind of hunker down behind the bushes, you make eye contact. And he sees you, but he has used all his movement. How would you like to respond? We'll finish this up. As he kind of says, I got him. And the other 2 look and then see you.
Well, I'm going to take this opportunity because I got my bow drawn.
Mm-hmm.
I was holding that action, so I'm just going to let it fly. And hopefully use that as an opportunity to run further as soon as I hit him.
All right.
Would I wouldn't get sneak attack with that, right? Since he saw me.
Correct.
Okay, didn't think so. Worth a shot. Man, what is it with that number 7?
Just in case.
I'm gonna say that probably missed, huh?
Yeah, that kind of swings over his head, flies over his head.
Worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. All right. So Halar comes into the house for you guys. And as he comes in, he kind of walks with more, where he was overly friendly before, now he walks in with an almost predatory confidence as he walks inside. And Molly moves up, and Ian follows her. It's time to stretch. Thank you, Sticks Mix. Follows her, and as she pulls out this light, kind of lavender, lilac colored vial, she pauses and waits as Ian pulls out a stretch of rope and binds the hands of sleeping Ardath and his feet as well. Before Molly applies a sleeping draft to Ardath, and Ardath, you regain consciousness. You're very tired. You have 1 level of exhaustion. You're very tired and a little bit dizzy, but you are awake.
Wait, Yuri, don't let her leave.
About fucking time.
Yeah, and after she's done, she doesn't even make eye contact with you or anyone. She just steps away and steps back to the wall beside Halor as he says, everything will be explained when we get back to Woodhurst.
Oh, Are you in charge?
Here I am.
Why? Thought maybe they would have someone, with more, I don't know, manly demeanor in the leadership position. And I will cast Vicious Mockery on that dude.
All right. Doesn't have somatic components. I think it's just vocal, correct?
Just verbal.
All right.
Good save thing. Yeah, that's right. Wisdom save DC 13.
All right. He fails, so roll your psychic damage.
3.
Boom, baby.
He kind of winces, puts a finger to his head. Looks back up at you. And begins to move towards you. Sharna and Eldrin, you guys want to do or react to anything? Yuri as well?
He did say that he gagged me, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, no, just want to see if you want to do anything. Yep.
No, he can't do anything.
I'll say...
Yeah, they didn't know Ardath was a spellcaster.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if you were knocked out during the fight, but stop with your jokes now. All right, let's deal with this, and I'll return my gaze to Hadar.
Right,
Halo. Sorry.
Give me a persuasion check.
Sure.
Because Halor's definitely angry. Halor's moving towards Ardath with a purpose. Okay. All right. As you speak, Halor kind of stops in his tracks. He's moved up a little bit. And he just says to you, Ardath, yes, you should listen to your friend.
Do we know? Could I do like a check to see if I know where Woodhurst is?
You wouldn't know where Woodhurst is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too new, basically.
Cool. No worries.
All right. So these guys out in the woods with you, Rolen, draw their crossbows. One moves up here. One moves up here. And they are all going to try and shoot you. One at a time. Pew, pew, pew.
In firing squad.
You have a 15 AC, correct? Little bit of cover, so that is actually a 17. They also will have a little bit of cover. Basically, anything beyond the green line does. So the first one misses. The second one will hit for 8.
Then I'm down. I only have like 3 left, so...
All right. Well, now you need to make a death save. Make sure you toggle to GM on your character sheet.
Gotcha.
This guy, the last guy, number 3, doesn't take his shot and instead uses his action to move forward to close the gap. There we go. Oh, you can roll specifically from your character sheet, by the way.
Oh.
You just click the death save text.
Yeah,
but
like
a
the
natural
words.
20. So that is 2 automatic successes or all success and 1 HP. I can't remember. Or it's just 2 automatic successes.
I thought it was you're up with 1, but
1.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's...
I like the sound of the ladder.
I believe it is you are up with 1.
All right, I'm just going to double check it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, you are up with 1. You come up to find you're prone on the ground. You kind of slake off that attack. Arrows sticking out of your chest to see a guy approaching you, number 3, just one of them, approaching you with rope. You are prone on the ground. That happens at the beginning of your turn, so you still have your full turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I gotta get up, obviously.
All right, half movement to stand.
I am going to use Minor Illusion, which I can use as the cantrip with my Shape of Shadows thing. And I am going to have that bear that we saw earlier come running out of the woods right next to number 3. And hopefully scare the shit out of him so I can try and run and hide again.
Yep. Let me see minor illusion. Because it allows you to cast minor illusion, correct?
Yes. Like, as long as he doesn't try and hit the bear, it'll at least cause a distraction. Because if he tries to hit it, it'll go through it.
I think you can only create a static image. It doesn't make any sound. It doesn't move. You can basically make a bear appear right next to him.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yep. I will do that because a bear appearing right next to me would make me wet myself. So.
Yeah. Let me see. Again, they're not the brightest crayons in the box.
And I just need it to distract him enough so I can get away and try and hide again.
Yeah, he's definitely alarmed by the bear. I will once again consider him stunned. It's a different one this time, but. And then where would you like to go? You have stood up. You have done this. He's definitely taken aback by it. Not even looking at you anymore.
So I've only got 15 feet of movement, though, right?
Mm-hmm. You have half movement left. And do you have to use your action or a bonus action to do that illusion, to do that feature? Or you can just do it?
It was a cantrip, so...
It's a standard action.
Yeah, it didn't say bonus action, so I assumed it was an action.
Okay.
So
you won't be able to hide, but you will be able to move 15 feet away.
That's fine. I'll move 15 feet here, I guess.
All right. We'll start with you. The guy with the bear immediately drops the rope and draws his scimitar to attack it, which reveals it to be an illusion. As any physical interaction, I believe, correct?
Mm. Yeah, it would just go right through it.
All right. So he realizes that's weird. Just a bear standing here, and he kind of turns around back to you. He's gonna keep his scimitar out as he comes up to try and knock you out again. These two are gonna follow up with a bow if needed.
He could blow on me and I'll fall over.
He misses with the scimitar, so they will. Number 4 seems to be salty about the bathroom joke earlier and hits you for 6 piercing damage with the crossbow.
Well, that'll do it.
As you go down once again.
Any more miracles out there? That'd be very useful right now.
All right. Again, make sure you toggle to GM on your character sheet and then hit the death save text on your character sheet to do your death save.
Where is the death save thing located? I don't see it.
On your sheet.
Right, just below your hit points.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You'll see like a success, failure with 3 white dots next to them.
Oh, that's no bueno.
Don't give it away.
I mean, it's not a 20.
Another nat 20.
All right. So as for what's going on in the house, I forgot you guys. So Ardath, we'll start with you since you did the last thing.
It's a good place to start.
Halor has just, said, yes, I would listen to your friend.
So the guy that's standing in front of Yuri, what is he doing?
He's just standing there. He had affixed your hand, so he's just standing by the wall.
My hands are in front like this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say, hey, excuse me. Do me a favor, cut this. And I will cast command and tell him to cut and hold my hands out.
smooth.
Here I am wondering, command is a visible spell or no?
Verbal only.
Verbal.
Yeah,
Verbal.
You speak
Alright.
a one-word command. I mean,
All right.
His
I
voice
will-
would probably have like a slightly different cadence to it because it's
I wink at him.
you know, spell speak, but
Yeah, it is spell speak.
that's what the verbal part is.
But anyway, let's do it. Let's do his thing first and foremost. Wisdom. He got a 10. So he does. He pulls out a dagger and cuts your hands free. And Halor's just like, "What the hell are you doing, Ian?"
Let me know when I can go again.
Yuri, do you want to do anything? As you watch this
He's
happen?
just looking around because I'm assuming they bound his hands properly, so he's just
Yeah, I mean, any of you can attempt to break your bonds at any time, if you wish.
oh yeah, he's not gonna be able to break free.
All right.
I will.
All right, you're gonna just openly, not trying to be sneaky
Yeah.
about it.
Well, knowing that Ardath just got himself free, and me recognizing a spell cast when a spell's cast, I'm gonna just break myself free at this point. I think this is the move moment.
All right, I just gotta check a thing.
I've got my dagger, so I'll try and cut myself free real fast.
All right. So you can make a dagger attack at disadvantage because you are restrained against the AC of the object.
It's better than me trying to do a strength check.
Did we see
Just
Mr. Bits
to-
donated to the charity thing?
I didn't! Thank you for the reminder, Mr. Bits. Thank you again.
Thanks, Mr. Bits.
Very
That is
cool.
awesome.
Dagger.
All right.
Piece of rope. It shouldn't have a high AC.
It has high enough. Can't quite cut it.
Oh, man. It was the worst.
All right. As you do that, Teth is gonna come up and try and hit you, Eldrin.
I'm pretty helpless here, so it's not that hard.
He does. You take 6 bludgeoning.
I am unconscious.
Yep. All right. Non-lethal. He just pops Eldrin right there and and looks at you, Ardath, like, try it. Like, he doesn't say it, but his face says, I'll do you too. Anyone else? Sharna, how are you doing?
Where are everyone's eyes? Are anyone's eyes on me?
No, actually. They're all on... Well, Halor is wondering what the hell Ian is doing. Ian seems oblivious, but his turn is over. Molly hasn't done anything yet. So no. Molly is watching Ardath.
Right.
So no, nobody has eyes really on you or Yuri for that matter. You guys are kind of tucked away in the corners, not doing anything.
Are my hands tied? I don't think they are. Or unless they...
No, they're not.
No, they're not. I am not going to do anything yet. I'm just going to see what happens for the next couple of minutes.
All right. So we're going to roll back into everybody in the house. Eldrin is unconscious. And Ardath, we'll start with you again. So yeah, so you got your hands cut. Haler kind of crying out at Ian. Molly has her eyes on you. Teth is kind of threatening you. Like, he doesn't know why Ian cut your hands either, but he's like, daring you to try something. And Eldrin, after he just punched Eldrin in the face. When Eldrin tried to escape from his bonds.
So my feet are tied, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I will kind of push myself up to where I'm standing. I'll be I'll kind of look at all of them and I'll go, sorry for the inconvenience, but I think that it might be time to let the thunder roll. And I will slam the ground and I will cast Thunder Wave. 15-foot square right in front of me.
All right. Pop that in the chat for me.
I'm going to do that.
Sick.
Absolutely beautiful.
That's brilliant.
When that happens, when he's shouting, "Let the thunder roll,"
Yeah, I'd say you can be holding your action. Mm-hmm.
Can I undo Eldrin's hands?
Sure. Give me a sleight of hand if you want to try and do it as that's happening and nobody sees.
Yeah, sure.
He's still unconscious, but yes.
Ooh, hey, maybe that's how you break the curse, because it's a 14, but I didn't roll a multiple of 14.
14?
Just theorizing here.
All right. I'm going to give them... I'm going to give Teth... Well, I'm going to give everybody in that room disadvantage because they just got thunder waved. To perceive that. To contest that.
I mean, he's still knocked out, but...
Yeah,
Ardath.
Halor, all those ones are clueless. They see nothing. Neither does
Ardath, I
Molly.
need max damage out of you.
Yeah,
Max
I know,
damage,
right?
Ardath.
So you successfully, without notice, managed to cut. His hands are behind his back, so you managed to kind of slip in there and mind your business once you've done
Sweet.
it. Alrighty. So let me see here. All right, 15-foot cube. They need to make con saves, so that is con save for her. And 3, 4.
Double 8. Google gobble double.
All right.
10's not bad.
So what's your the highest rolls I got were a 14 and a 19. Did those pass your save?
My save is at 13.
All right. So two of the bandity folks will
Take full
pass.
damage.
Will
Okay,
pass.
so-
Everybody else will take full.
Yeah, 10.
Sweet.
So it's 10 and then 5 for those two. Half damage for those two.
Yeah, the ones that fail get pushed 10 feet straight back.
Okay, so everybody takes the damage. Just the ones that failed get
Nope.
pushed back. Oh, okay. So
The ones that fail take full damage and they get pushed.
are there any conditions if they hit an object?
No.
All right.
Just stop.
So,
It does let
Bludgeoning
out.
damage if the DM is very nice.
It does let out a thunderous boom for 300 feet, though.
doesn't cause deafness or anything?
Mm-mm.
All right, he failed. So those guys on the back row all failed. Halor and this guy up front passed. So they will each take 5 minus 5 for him. Halor is knocked unconscious.
Yes, fuck that dude.
Sick.
Does that mean I control the bandits now? Am I their leader?
Wishful thinking. And all 3 of those on the back row failed. So they all took full damage and got slammed. Molly gets kind of pushed out of the way. And Halor goes, down, dead. These guys outside in the forest with you, Rolen. The guy right beside you is going to bind your hands for his action, and then he's going to attempt to drag you 15 feet. So they are making slow progress back inside, although they hear the thing going on, and these two bolt 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's people in the way. 30. All right. All right, Rolen, go ahead and roll your death save to GM. When you think an opportune moment for a break might be coming up, but the party just keeps trucking.
I mean, we're in like turns. We can take a break whenever, but
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So this is kind of a moment. We're gonna let's take as quick a break as we can, guys. There'll be a timer up, so we will be back at a minimum of 10 minutes. But otherwise, we will pretty much get back. You know, do quick break, and as soon as all the players get back, we will get right back into it. So hope to see you guys after the break. Hopefully, we'll only be like a few minutes, and we'll be back in just a few. All right, we are back from break, ready to rock and roll here. So, as this thunder wave goes off, their turn. I can't remember his name. Ian, this guy here is going to attack you, Ardath.
man.
Saw that coming.
I need to roll a wisdom save to see if he draws his scimitar on you. All right. He goes to punch you and misses. You dodge out of the way.
Yeah, son. Like, whoa. Ah.
Molly kind of looks towards the door and sees the other guys trying to come in. She will make room.
Man. Feel bad she's gonna have to die.
As they come in. She's still watching you, Ardath. As these guys come in and assess and come in, they will also come up on you. 15
Like, what did
and
I
a
do?
17?
Oh yeah, they both hit. You got a 13, man.
All right. 10.
Oh yeah, I'm out.
So they essentially come in. Ridgaff and Teth are looking terrible. They point at Ardath, and these two come in and beat the snot out of him.
Oof.
This guy, hold on. This guy's gonna move 5, 10, 15. First, Rolen, GM death save.
Eldrin, are you
It was
doing death
nothing.
saves?
No, I'm just unconscious.
Okay.
All right, so you guys may decide really quick. Make it fast. Who's going to go in what order? This is an opportunity for you guys to have some planning-esque as your characters pause a second and take their actions.
I go last.
Yeah, I was gonna say the conscious people probably go first.
Yeah, so it's Yuri and Sharna. You
Sharna,
guys.
you're the one who has full mobility, so why don't you go
Yeah,
first?
I'm fully bound, so there's
Yeah.
not much I can do. So Yuri
Alright.
is not going to be doing a whole lot.
There's new people in here, so I don't. Are their attention is on Arda?
Oh yeah.
They just beat my ass.
Yeah, they just they just beat him up.
Just raffle
Could
stomp them.
Would I have to use a spell to if I wanted to up Eldrin, or could I try to like get him up with something else, like a medicine check?
So he's stable, so you wouldn't be able to do a medicine check to stabilize him. You would have if you wanted to give him hit points and get him back up, you would have to either give him a potion or cast a spell.
Right. Okay, and I do not have those. So
Ardath, you are also still stable. You just got shit beat out of you.
Yeah, I figured.
I don't know if she might be able to see it, but maybe the guy in front of me has a potion. She could like sneak, like try and grab it.
Yeah, I'll take a look at his belt, see if there's anything obvious there that I could.
So those two, which are number 2 and number 4, you haven't been properly introduced to them. They do not have any potions. Halor is the only one who seems to have. Halor and Molly are the ones who seem to have potentially other shit.
I want to try to, make eye contact with Molly.
Sure. Yeah, you can.
Or, just maintain eye contact with her and see if she meets my gaze at any point.
Sure.
While everything's happening.
She'll kind of catch your eye, and she is watching you carefully. Her face is roll an insight for me.
Yeah.
Bjorn just followed too, by the way.
Oh, Bjorn! Hey. Oh, Bjorn, you followed on the breakdown. Thanks for joining the thunder. Joining the thunder of the dragons.
I was wrong.
All right. So I will say you can see this kind of like she's afraid of something, but she has her composure. Right. As she seems to be assessing things. But she does kind of briefly, she's kind of watching all of you. She kind of winces a little bit when Ardath gets the shit beat out of him. And actually almost seems to sigh in relief when she finally looks, kind of scans everybody else and then makes eye contact with you. Almost like she's watching to see, are you going to do something too? And the look in her face is almost says like there's some kind of fear there in regard to, in regard to that potential question.
Does she have any health potions noticeably on her?
Yeah. She has like a satchel and some various vials hanging here and there, like kind of in like bandolier style around her belt.
Yeah, I want to like make eye contact with the satchel of things, and then make eye contact with Eldrin, and then back to her.
She just kind of sadly shakes her head.
Okay.
Yuri.
I am going.
Oh, sorry.
No. Yeah, I was just going to do nothing for now.
Yuri?
Yuri is unable to do anything.
Yo, I just got
bound, gagged.
Ass whooped. I got my ass whooped and y'all just standing around.
All right.
Preventing my ass from getting the same whooping.
All right. So as Teth and Ridgaff kind of pick themselves up and kind of come behind these other two, Yuri and Sharna, you can see them all kind of looking down. They kind of pause after putting down the thunder, the frickin', the Thum or whatever, putting that guy down, and start kind of discussing how do we want to do this now? And like a couple of them are kind of eyeing you, Yuri, and you, Sharna, with a questionable look. They're not looking at you nicely as they're thinking, so what, how should we handle this now? As Ridgaff and Teth actually start going through Haler's shit. And let's see, which one is gonna... All right, 3. Number 3 is gonna... One near this, yeah, this one.
Such a nice grouping.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Man, I wish we could have went first.
Okay. He drinks something off of Halor's body and is looking a little bit better. All right. Sharna and Yuri. Oh, actually, Rolen, you first. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. You get closer. You get that closer. Now go ahead and... All right. Oh, it's not their turn yet. Now Sharna, Yuri.
Sharna first.
Yep, Sharna
are you
first.
doing anything?
It is possible the sensible one has been murdered. The sensible one has died. The one who promised not to knock you out has died.
Yeah. I'm going to... I can move here without getting an opportunity attack. Because I'm still in his...
You can move all the way up to Molly without provoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. They definitely, as you do, yeah, no, they're going to have some thoughts on that. They
totally.
They definitely start
I'm going
reacting,
to-
but...
Yeah. I'm going to use my attack to try to... I'm going to try to cut... I'm going to attack Molly.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Cut a
Yep.
bitch.
All right.
Okay.
Just gonna stand around and do nothing. You about to get stabbed.
Brutal.
That doesn't hit.
That's okay.
Nope, that does miss.
and-
She as you run towards her, she ducks below your first swing.
Yeah, and as she ducks, I'm going to use my other one to try to get her as she ducks.
Alrighty.
Sorry, bitch. No.
Oh,
Nope.
no, the rolls, the dice, the dice.
It all leads back to 7.
Nope.
It's leading.
Yuri, it is. Anything else, Sharna? Any more movement? You used action and bonus action. You moved a little bit. So you have some movement left if you want to use it.
No, I mean, I can't. Well. Is there... I can't try to get past her, no. And I can't share her space because I am a dwarf. Well...
I imagine she's just kind of like, dude, if you just want to get out the door.
Yeah, really,
But-
though.
Nope.
But no.
Maybe not.
No.
Nope. You came out of the blue and
I'm going to
you
stay here.
attacked her.
I'm going to stay here.
All right.
Yuri, save us.
Yeah, Yuri.
I mean,
what do you want to do?
I'm bound.
You can try to break your bonds if you want. There are 3 big guys like right in front of your face. You know.
I mean, are the
I'm
bonds
literally
well
dying
done?
out here.
Sorry.
Are the bonds well tied? Are they well, you know?
They're tied enough. You can try to break free of them.
I mean, I will make the attempt to break free, but I know that's not going to happen. But
Watch him roll a 20.
Right?
Go for it. Roll that
What?
strength.
Just strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Hey! Roll or what's your strength score? What's your unarmored strike or unarmed strike damage? It's like
I
1
mean-
plus your strength, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Please
would
don't be
what,
0.
2?
Okay, 2. All right.
Please don't be 0.
You managed to snap it. For your action, you are managed to snap the bonds of your hands. They were in front of you.
So does it take an action to not be gagged anymore? Now that my hands are free?
Yeah, you can. I'd say you can just do it. I won't even make it cost a bonus action. It's literally like a, you can just drag it down past your mouth.
Okay. Then, with my hands being free, I'm going to cure wounds my friend beside me here.
Nice.
Healing him for 10 hit points.
Bitchin'.
All right. Ardath, you aren't bound because they haven't rebound you. They just kicked your butt.
Can you do that again?
Oh, you went.
Oh. No, sorry. But I can go, right?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. So what in the room is giving off light?
It's daytime.
Are there windows?
Yeah. So yeah.
There are windows on this building.
Actually, no, there weren't. I remember.
So it-
because Rolen and Eldrin were looking for windows earlier, and it did not have windows. It just has a smokestack.
So it's just a fire from cooking earlier, or it's just the light coming in from the door?
It's just the light coming in from the door.
Okay. Then I will use... I don't know if I can or not. But if you'll allow it, I would like to use... stuff with it.
Because like thaumaturgy specifically says you can close or open any unlocked thing. So I'm create an instant harmless sensory effect, shower, sparks, puff, smoke, faint music, noise, odd odor, snuff, light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire, instantly clean or soil an object, chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic.
Mage hand could.
Yeah.
You have mage hand? Oh.
Get me up.
I don't really like it just because thaumaturgy does specifically mention it, and it's not dissimilar to prestidigitation, whereas prestidigitation is a little more cosmetically flavored.
Okay.
Not really, and it can snuff candles, torches, and campfires, but that is different than closing a wooden door.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't know if it would work or not. Let's see. So, do I have my loot?
Yeah, they haven't taken any of your stuff yet. They just bound
Okay.
you all, and we're trying to potentially have a conversation.
Then I will fling that around quick, and I will start to strum. And I will call out, Sharna, fucking stab that lady! And I will give her Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action.
Hey.
That's a D6. And then, let's see. I will look over at Yuri, look over at
Eldrin is snoozing.
Eldrin. Yeah. And seeing Yuri's able to defend himself, I will. I'll take my. Nope. I'll just look at the guy in front of me and go, excuse me, you seem to be a better door than a window, and I'll cast Vicious Mockery.
All right, hold on a second. All right, you do so.
So it is DC 13.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
He passes.
Damn it. Okay, then it doesn't do anything, and that is the end of my turn. No, it's not. I'll use half my movement to get up, and I will. I can move.
That is right. I should give you guys those who are prone are prone.
No, I'll stay there. With my lute in my hands, just kind of strumming in front of these guys, trying to keep their attention. But I will stand up, so that's it.
All right.
Is there any chance of me waking up without outside interference?
I don't believe so because if you're knocked unconscious but you stabilize, do you stay unconscious until you finish a long rest?
Yeah, because he wouldn't have any hit points back. There's nothing
Right.
that's giving him hit points back to make him come conscious.
So yeah,
again.
so until somebody
Yeah,
gives you a
just don't
healing
die.
potion or yeah, I mean, assuming they aren't going to change their minds and try and just kill you all, you're probably safest.
That was why I didn't try to wake you up. I thought about that.
All right, Rolen, we already did your death save at the beginning of the turn, so it moves to them. First. She will trace a very quick sigil in the air, and you watch Sharna as this glistening kind of blue light emanates from her chest to surround her body and then disappear into her skin. The rest of them, let's see. The one directly in front of you, Yuri, is going to try. Yeah, no, he's just gonna. They're not playing games anymore. 16 to hit.
Me?
Yeah,
no,
that's gonna
Yuri.
hit.
Oh, sorry.
All right, you take 5 bludgeoning damage as he punches you. The other 2 are gonna focus on Ardath.
Yep. Only had 4 left, so.
No.
A 16 and a 13 to hit.
My AC is 13, so.
All right, so they'll both hit.
Hmm.
7.
Ha! Still up.
7 bludgeoning damage. All right. This guy is gonna... It's really unfortunate. There's some tension here. Is gonna move up. Technically, sharing the same place. Molly will no, she's held there by you. So, all right. Your turn. Though that guy is gonna make one half-assed attempt at you, Sharna, but he will miss. All right, Sharna, we'll start with you again.
All right. Well, I can't not listen to the beautiful song that my friend sang for me. So
Alright.
here I go. Gonna
You can
stab
add a
bitch.
you can add a D6 to any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw for the next
Sick.
10 minutes.
Sick. And I do I have to declare that beforehand?
No,
Or
I think
after?
you can use it after you roll, but before you know the result, I think.
Right. Cool. So that is a pretty good hit.
Yeah, 16.
16 hit. Does that hit?
That will hit.
I'll use that bardic inspo. With that?
Can you apply it to damage, Dustin?
Oh no, that's a Valor Bard thing.
Yeah, no.
The Valor Bard thing.
You could use it for your offhand though, if your offhand fails.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it on my offhand. 'Cause I was wondering.
So
She's
the six,
wearing
yeah, she's wearing common clothes. She's
no,
got
but she has a necklace on, right?
yeah, she's got this. It's this pendant, amulet looking, kind of in the oval shape of an eye with a glowing red gem in its center.
Can I try to rip it off her neck?
Probably not with a bonus action.
Okay, that's cool then. I'm going to try to stab her again. Then I'll rip it off her dead body instead.
You can stab it with your sword.
Oh.
But first,
Yeah.
as you hit that first time, you actually watch one of her hands kind of come up under your attack, and I need... you suddenly see a puff of noxious gas emit from her palm.
Okay.
As you strike her with your sword. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Is that poison?
Maybe.
Because
Constitution
as a
saving
dwarf,
throw.
As a dwarf, I have advantage on saving throws against poison.
Oh, then yes. Yes, you do.
Okay. Cool. Con save, you said?
Yep. Alrighty.
Nice.
You are unaffected. So now
Sweet.
you may continue.
Okay. I will do the thing.
Alrighty. Roll that thing. Alright. 15. That'll hit.
Sweet.
So it's gonna be 1 damage without the modifier.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
Yep. Tick.
It's a devastating tick.
All right. Would you like to move or do anything further, Sharna, as you have decided to pick a fight with Miss Molly?
No.
All right, Ardath.
I will fling my loot to the side and let it spin around me like in the great musicians on stage, and at the same time I will pull my rapier out and say, "Sorry, love, hold this," and I will stab the guy to my right that's taken damage.
Alrighty.
Guy in front of Yuri.
Yeah, who just beat up Yuri.
Yeah, fuck that guy. 10.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
He'll parry that.
Damn it. And yeah, that's my turn. I'm defending my friends.
All right, Rolen, death save to GM, please.
All right.
Alrighty. And
Roland has been death saving for a long time.
I should have taken Cure Wounds.
You wouldn't be able to cast it. You don't have any first level spells right now.
That's true. That is very true.
Man.
alrighty, so it is their turn. Seeing first Molly. Alrighty. Molly kind of switches from this apprehension of maybe not wanting to hurt you to defending herself. And you see her hands kind of begin to glow as sparks collect, and I need you to give me a dexterity save as a bolt of lightning
Holy shit.
Oh, damn.
in a straight line
Oh my, that
smashes
escalated quickly.
into this back wall.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. All right.
You take 33 lightning damage.
She is down like a clown.
All right. And just as a reminder, you cannot die from massive damage in this
Oh, so if
game.
you go your negative max, you don't just insta die?
No,
Nah.
but when you're reduced to 0 and you come, like you're in death saves and you come back to consciousness,
You have exhaustion.
you have exhaustion. You have a level of exhaustion. All right. 3 of them are going to try and. What's your AC?
13.
Every single one hits you for 15 bludgeoning damage. in
Well,
total.
I see that. I'm like, oh, maybe negotiation. Change plan. Yeah, I'm out. I mean, I only have 2 hit points left.
All right. So, the party has gone down. Everybody is unconscious. Poor Rolen has died. Although he put up the good fight. He got two fails, first two successes, and then unfortunately the last one. If things weren't so crazy, maybe Molly or Halor could have helped him.
Rip, buddy.
Yeah, Molly
No.
was gonna be my saving grace. Just
Yep.
FYI.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
If no one had decided to try and kill her, she may
All
have
right.
saved me.
Now, even though Roland has died, you all are unconscious for up to 8 hours for your long rest. When you awake, Roland, you are no longer dead, but you are not with your party. You also have 2 levels of exhaustion for actually dying. The rest of you wake up in a cell, essentially. You have basic rags, like they've left your common clothes on, but you don't have your weapons, or your equipment, or your musical instrument. Rolen, you are in a kind of a cell of your own. You're actually you wake up later, a little bit later, probably about 10 hours in. So you 4 are kind of awake first. As you kind of come to, you are sharing a cell, and as you kind of take in your bearings, you see kind of in a couple cells down, Poff and a couple other of the men who kind of notice you all as you all stir and wake up.
What's our hit point situation?
Full. You just had a long rest.
Okay.
Yep. So you guys have all had a long rest.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, Poff
So-
and the others appear to be sleeping. There are other people down here as well, but Poff and another one of your community members are the only other ones in a cell a couple ways down.
Is this like a full-on cell, like stonework, iron bars?
Not
like
fancy. It's like dirt. It's like
Okay.
it's like it's definitely like dirt. Dirt and metal, some stone bits, like the outer perimeter is stone, kind of like a rough, common basement. But it's got like a dirt floor. There's straw, it's kind of like a packed dirt floor.
Oh, wow.
Are there
I
any
suppose
guards
that
in the
could have been
hallway?
worse.
You do see a guard. It's kind of like I will work on a picture, but yes, essentially there are a couple guards here or there that pass by or that are kind of off within sight.
Right.
Oh. Suppose that could have.
This is not the way I thought it would go.
I will. Let me see. I will snap my fingers and try to use prestidigitation to create sphere, like a wooden ball in my hand.
Yeah, it works.
Well, that's something anyway. And I'll just toss it, and it just like.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, anybody that requires that has to use an arcane focus for their spells, you do not have any of your stuff.
Right.
So
Yeah, all I need is
Where's-
verbal and somatic. So I'm wondering, like, am I still bound, or because so they just unbound me and threw me in the cell with everybody? Okay.
Where is Rolen?
Oh, to
He's
be
not
honest,
here.
I thought he was with you.
I remember being unable to cut the rope, and then fist smash, and then here I am.
Oh, well, I mean, that happened after. I thought you were together in the woods.
He went to circle around to take a look and see if Poth was in that camp.
Now that I'm thinking about it, there is a long stretch of time that I remember cooking, eating, chasing a woman, and then we were fighting in the building.
You cooked your own sleeping brew.
Yuri, when you try to speak, no words come out. You just kind of move your mouth, and nothing
Ooh,
sounds.
That's not good.
It isn't good.
I'll walk up to him and grab his face and like check inside his mouth to make sure he has a tongue.
Yeah, he does.
You still have tongue.
Give me a perception check, Eldrin, as you come up and you get close and you kind of grab his face and analyze him. Yuri, do you resist at all?
Not really. I mean,
All right. Yep, you
Couple
do that.
minds. I'll
Can
let
I
him
try
go.
to get the attention of like someone in a cell maybe that's looking at us because we're new and moving around? Or if they're asleep, that's okay too.
Yeah, I mean, Poff and them are kind of the closest. There's maybe another kind of across the way who's just kind of like sitting in a corner, just like watching.
Right. I'm gonna whisper and just say, "Where are we?"
Woodhurst.
Do you know why we're here?
Probably like all of us, to work.
To work. How'd you get here?
I've always been here. I just talk too much.
Why are
Drink
you
too
whispering?
much.
And I put my head towards the guard that's just further up the hallway.
I mean, I'm not whispering. Just I don't have a good voice. I mean, thanks for pointing it out.
Apologies. Sharna, why are you whispering? What are they going to do? We're already in here.
Are the guards reacting?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna say so you guys don't give a shit. Do they react?
Nope.
Okay. Wicked.
I will say,
my
go ahead
body-
and give me a perception check as you kind of, clan to kind of see them at the end of the hall.
Jeez Louise.
Like 07.
Yeah, it's a little dark down here. You have dark vision, but they're kind of towards the end of your dark vision. So, yeah, no, they just look like guards, people. They're just people standing at attention at the end of the hall. And yeah, no, they don't pay you any mind.
Okay.
How many?
There are 2 at the end of the hall that you can see.
There's 2 there.
All right, so we try to lure them down here, grab them through bar, smash them, take keys, and get out.
I mean, I suppose that would be a all right plan. I mean, or I can just, we could try to pick it, and I will snap my fingers and create like a little metal, like toothpick. Hold it up.
Can you make sword?
No, it's far too big.
Should probably understand why Yuri cannot talk. I'll see what I can divine. And I'm going to sit down and start ritually casting Detect Magic.
Does Detect Magic require components?
Nope.
All right. So you do so.
All right. Well,
10 minutes.
Magic Vision! I'll check Yuri out.
Yeah. Anybody else doing anything over the course of those 10 minutes?
Sharna, do you have any ideas?
I mean, I feel like if we try to bust out of here, it's gonna end up the same way it ended up last time we tried to bust out of the place that we were in. So I think I'm interested to see what else is gonna happen now that we've arrived.
Oh, that isn't exactly the answer I thought I would get. Look at the other ones. Yuri, any suggestion?
He just stares at you.
Many words as always. Okay, well, I think we need to have at least a conversation. They can give us that. And I will snap my fingers and create like a drumstick, and I will start rhythmically tapping on the bars.
Okay. You're doing this before he has completed the 10 minutes? Like that has happened? He starts casting his ritual, you all have that conversation, you take your drumsticks to the bars?
Yep.
If I have not completed it and he starts drawing attention to us, I immediately stop.
Oh, there's gonna be some attention. Just give me a second.
Yeah. Like, I just immediately stop. Like, I'm in a corner, and then I'm like, attention, nope, done. As soon as you touch the bars with the drumstick, Done.
is your drumstick a real thing in this tangible moment? Can it be destroyed?
It is a non-magical trinket, so yes.
Okay. All right. Your non-magical trinket explodes, and I need a dex save from you.
Oh, fuck. Well, that explains why they don't have that. Nat 20 for 24 total.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Nice.
So you are thrown back 10 feet, but you take no damage from the blast as your little drumstick shatters into splinters.
I'll stand up and kind of brush myself off and go, okay, well, I guess we'll wait for Eldrin's plan. And I will sit down quietly.
So Eldrin, you're doing your ritual, you're focused, and then it's not like super loud, like it's no thunder wave, but it's definitely it's almost deceivingly like you hear the drumstick shatter. That's the loudest part. So you said, if he starts drawing attention, you'd immediately stop. So
I immediately stopped.
Yep. So Eldrin kind of whips around. So you'll have to start that over if you're gonna finish that.
What are you doing?
I was investigating our surroundings. I'm good. I'm good.
Your investigation's over now?
Yes. Yeah, it's
Great.
complete.
Let me know if someone approaches.
I'll keep my eye out.
And I'll sit back down.
Don't touch the bars.
Re-begin.
If as he gets back to his ritual, if you kind of look down the hall at the two guards, I mean, there was definitely sound. It was not silent. It wasn't super loud, but you see one of them kind of turn back and look, and then goes right back to looking the way he originally was.
Right.
All right. So
okay. So he's just
if nothing else is going to happen in the next 10 minutes.
I might, while he's doing the ritual, I have stone cunning as a dwarf. Can I check the rock, the walls?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of the cell and see, if there are any weak parts, if, what can be gleaned from
post your you mind sharing your that feature just so I can read it? You hit the little, looks like a dialogue box, the dialogue button. Alrighty. So what are you trying to glean from the wall? Based on history?
Well, based on history, I guess I'm trying to see maybe how old the cells are.
Okay.
For one. What region we're in, based on the rock that it is. Yeah, and I'll see from there.
All right. Go ahead and roll that. So it's going to be double your proficiency bonus. So you basically have expertise.
Right.
For stone history.
Oh, that's not. So,
all right. So, what's your proficiency bonus?
Like.
Oh, and you're not proficient in history?
No, I'm not.
So it's +4. So it's 8.
But you are proficient in the. You are for this one, so you get your proficiency times twice. Yeah. Yep. So So your proficiency is 2. So you +4. So you got an 8.
Yeah. So it's still not great.
I will say, the cut doesn't. I'll give you the region. It's basically the same region as this valley. So you could basically deduce that you're still, this rock at least came from somewhere in the valley. It's the same, has the same makeup as like Rock Top and, around Little Hearth and so on and so forth. So you could assume it is in this valley.
Is it made by dwarves?
No, not that you can tell.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, yeah, I didn't get, but I'll say, so we haven't went very far, but I can't tell you much else. So, and I'll wait to see what is casting.
All right. So, Eldrin, when you finish your ritual spell, you can immediately see that the cell walls are covered in tiny ruins that glow under your detect magic, your magical vision. Give me a perception check.
24.
All right. So you can see a glow kind of coming through the earth, like the floor underneath the straw and stuff like that. But as you kind of clear the straw away, you can find it's not like at the surface. So it suggests that it's that this particular rune, whatever this does, is maybe a few inches below the actual surface of the packed floor. And then you can see a glow coming from underneath Yuri's shirt, like right in his sternum.
I'll move his shirt out of the way. Like I just walk up to him and like lift his shirt up out of the way. What's going on? What are you packing here? What's happening?
Yeah. So you guys that don't have detect magic can't see anything, as you know, it's dim light, but even so, you know, his chest looks fine. Eldrin, you can 100% see that something is inscribed, a rune of sorts is inscribed on his chest.
You have been marked. Something has ensorcelled you through this rune. I cannot break this. And I turn away from him, and I'm going to get on my hands and knees, and I'm going to start trying to tear at the ground a bit to dig it up to try and get to one of the runes I can see glowing from underneath.
All right. I think as you work, I will need a dexterity check.
Sure.
Because the goal, I believe your goal is to dig up the rune, but not disturb it.
That's correct. 22.
All right, so no problem. You can kind of clear out a space to where that rune definitely shines more brighter, which is about a 7-inch hole.
Dig around. At this point, I'm just trying to see similarities between the runes. Especially if there's any rune that I see in the vicinity that looks like the rune that Yuri has on him.
Nothing looks like the one on Yuri. Okay. But the one on the floor is very similar to the one scattered on the bars. You can also see...
It's exposed?
Yeah, it's exposed now. You can also see a similar one at various places along the stonework and on the ceiling.
Ardath, you touched bar with something and it explode?
Yes, that is correct.
Can you make me think that exploded?
Sure. And I'll snap my fingers and make another drumstick and hand it to him.
Back away.
You got it. And I'll get back as far as I can.
And I will lie it up, drop it into the hole with the rune, and then step away.
Alrighty. It hits the floor, and nothing happens.
I pick it up and I hit the rune with it.
Alright, do a improvised attack, so just a straight, do strength for this one.
18.
Alrighty, roll some damage.
What die do I roll for a drumstick?
Do a d4.
1.
Alright, barely scuffs the dirt. Give me a perception check.
12.
Alright, in your detect magic, you see the room kind of flare ever so slightly. And this tiny little scuff mark you made in the dirt fills up smooth and perfect.
Interesting.
Oh,
They have-
I'm sorry. Fills in smooth and perfect, and then fills in the 7 inches, the hole you just dug.
So it basically repaired itself and covered itself over.
Mm-hmm.
This place is highly enchanted. I do not know how they did all of this. This is incredible work.
Yet, I must say I wasn't expecting that. However, I might be able to tell us what is affecting our half-breed friend, if you don't mind.
You want me to draw the rune that I saw for you?
No, I don't think that'll be necessary. And I will walk over to Yuri and I'll say, your hand, please.
And he'll give you his hand. Yeah.
I'll take his hand and put it in my hand, and I will cast Identify.
All right.
So you're looking at towards the bottom.
Do you need a pearl?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
shit. I gotta
you
have
do,
that.
so you can't.
Fucking Christ. That's the one thing I only got. The one spell. I
Good idea.
It was.
We can see
Meanwhile-
Puff.
Yeah, he's over there sleeping.
Okay,
but
I'll let your scene change over, yeah.
Yeah, as you know, you guys are maybe trying to investigate what's going on with Yuri. You suddenly hear footsteps coming down the opposite end of the hall, not where the guards are, from the opposite way.
Tuck the drumstick away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to peek.
And Rolen, you have essentially been... Well, let's jump to you real quick. So, as you wake up from death, you find yourself in a cell-like room that is more stonework than dirt. It has a stone floor, it has stone walls, and a stone ceiling. In there are 2 guards on either side of the door, and a kind of hunched over man in a robe kind of tinkering over on one side. The 2 people at the door are well armored. Not like the roughly armored people, but each of them are wearing each of them have a chain shirt and a shield. As well as they are armed with a spear. So they each have a spear, they're wearing chainmail, and they have a shield as well. And as you kind of wake up, you have 2 levels of exhaustion. You feel a little dreary, and you can feel that. The robed, hunched man kind of turns around and says, "Oh, you're awake. Good. You guys are free to take him back to his friends now. That should be fine. He's out of the woods now, I believe." What would you like to do? You're kind of stretched out on a lumpy cot. You don't have any of your gear. You just have your basic clothes.
Yep, that's what I'm looking around, noticing, and I'm gonna say, where am I? Where am I? What happened?
Oh, you're in Woodhurst, son. Don't worry. Assimilation can be a little hard, but the boss will be calling on you all soon enough.
Wait. Come again. Did you say assimilation? I'm sorry. I'm feeling pretty exhausted. Some would say like 2 levels worth. Assimilation?
I know it might be a little rough to hear right now, but everybody in Woodhurst has to play their part, and there's really no choice in the matter. So, frankly, the sooner you accept that, the better. The better for all of you.
I guess if there's no choice in the matter, what is your role in all of this?
Oh, I just, well, basically, I keep people from dying.
Oh, so I have you to thank for.
I'm very humble. No thanks needed. Oh, you're muted, Wes.
Where is he? I have so many questions. So many questions.
I'm really not the person to answer them. I just fix the dead. That's my job. I do it, and I get to live in peace. So,
Fair enough.
like I said, very likely, oh gosh, what was his name? And, you know, as this man is talking to you and your eyes kind of adjust to the light as you kind of come back to, you can see this guy is old as dirt. Old as dirt. Almost creepy in the face. He's very short, maybe that's just due to his hunch nature, but he's only about 4 feet tall. And he's very gaunt, very wrinkly, has like maybe 2 hairs on the top of his head, maybe 2 teeth in his mouth, yeah, no, he's not very pretty to look at as your eyes adjust.
I'm gonna look at the guards, and say, hey, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, can I ask you, where am I? What's going on?
They don't really talk much. They are, you know, gosh darn it, I am terrible with names. It's why I never bothered introducing mine, because I forgot it a long time ago.
That's right.
You
When I
can just
forget,
call.
I just make up names. So
Yeah, you can just. I mean, I guess you can call me the priest. It's kind of funny, but yeah, I guess you could call me that. That's kind of what priests do, maybe. I think, you know, they do that. But a name, basically, boss man's second man. I would expect to be down to get you all soon, like I said, and he will do all the explaining. They not talkative. They are let's just say
dumb.
So in the body, and he kind of starts to go on this very medically appropriate lecture on a body's immune system. And pretty much says, you know, they are like the
Okay.
They kill. Anyway,
You're about to kill me again with all of this. I'm about to die of boredom here. Hey.
I'm
question.
sorry. Like I said, I have one job, and I fix with both magic and science. It's very fascinating stuff. It's the only reason I'm still here anyway.
Those are all big words. I have no idea what you're saying. Question. Though.
Okay.
There's a lady. Her name, I don't remember her name, but she was like the only other lady here. She knows magic.
There are a lot of ladies. Well, there are not so many ladies that know magic, though. Can you describe her?
Yeah, she had like brown hair, maybe. I think her name was Molly, right? Does that sound familiar? Yes.
Yeah, we know
Yeah,
Molly.
there you go.
Okay.
Is there a way
Name.
for me to talk to her?
Oh, it's not much good use talking to Molly either.
Well, me and her, we kind of shared a moment earlier
Yeah.
before I
you
died.
did. Oh,
so-
okay. Yeah. Come here.
Okay.
And he kind of like he approaches you, and then like, come in closer, and pretty much like as close as you're willing to get, he wants closer. Like,
He's a close talker. That's
yes, he's
Alright.
going in for
Leave
the
it there,
big
buddy.
secret.
boundaries.
Oh, well, I'm trying to tell you something. He kind of looks. He was a side eye to the guards across the room. He's like, I need your ear. I need your ear. I gotta whisper the words.
Whisper. Go ahead. Go for it.
Okay. And he like kind of stands on his tippy toes to like get within range, and then he's like, Molly. Not much use in talking to her either. And I mean, he doesn't smell great. He smells like death. Like, he smells like a corpse that just walked out of the damn grave. And he says, she's Morgus's pet. She can't do anything without Morgus knowing about it.
Okay. Who is Morgus?
Oh, that's the boss's mage. Nobody knows where he came from. Only that he's really scary and really good.
Well, if I could just talk to her, I might be able to help. Or if you could help me get past these idiots.
No. And he kind of backs back. No. I have one job. I do it well, and I get to live in peace.
Look at it this way: you could have two jobs, and you could do the other one kind of well, and that might be enough.
And he kind of shimmies back in, and he says, You can talk to Molly, but you talk at her own risk. Just know, anything you tell her, anything she says, anything you do, anything she does, Morgas knows too.
Is that what that thing around her neck is? Is that how Gus, whatever his name is?
I just know that's
how
what
he
it
keeps
is.
track of it?
I don't know how he does it.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I could put two together. It's fine. How can me and her connect? Can you get word to her? Maybe get her to come in here and...
It sounds a lot like putting my neck out on the line again.
Well, it is. But here is you gotta look at the big picture there.
Okay, so what do I get out of it? What will you give me?
If I can get out of here, I can get my people, we can get all of you out of here, and everybody's free. And then you're free to go back. You can have as many jobs as you want.
But you came in here dead.
Yes, I did. Yep, thanks for pointing that out.
So, well, I mean, it's just logic. How do you expect to get out? Because all your friends are in a prison, in a cell, and you came in dead.
Yeah, that's, I'm kind of the play it by ear kind of guy. I'll figure it out.
Okay, well, I'll play it by ear then. And if you start making waves, I'll reconsider.
Tell you what, if you walk past her in the hall, if you happen to see her, just be like, hey, that guy, just go talk to him. Just do what you can. That's all I ask.
But there are a lot of guys. Like, she knows a lot of people.
She's the one who died and that talked to her in the woods. She'll know what you mean. The incredibly handsome one. There were only a few of us, and I'm definitely the best looking out of all of us. She'll know what you mean.
He kind of shuffles back. You are pretty good. Yeah. I don't know about the best, but yeah. You're very nice looking.
Yeah. What was your name?
didn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Priest.
You're the priest guy. You don't have a name. So, Judas Priest. Right. Gotcha.
Judas. Who Judas?
Judas.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I'll be Judas. Judas fine by me. I don't really care. Anyway, are you gonna go? Like,
I'm gonna go.
Go.
Hey, you guys, is there a bathroom around here? I really gotta pee. I've been like dead for like I don't know how many hours, but you know, you guys gotta go.
one of them just opens the door. And the other kind of walks through and waits for you to follow, with the other guy holding the door open for you.
Then I'll follow, or I'll go.
All right. So one essentially stays ahead of you, one stays directly behind you. They are very stoic. I don't know if you've watched Game of Thrones, but imagine the and I can't remember their name, but the Undying Warriors.
Unsealing.
Yeah, that Khaleesi had. They don't really
very
talk.
Serious, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. They're very serious.
Do you guys not like your job, or?
One of them just kind of nudges you to keep walking forward.
Hey, it's all right, man.
So yeah, it's at about this time that you guys hear the footsteps coming down the hall and appearing kind of from the opposite end of the other two guards at the end. Two more appear. And as they appear, you can see kind of in, like I said, there's like some dim light. There are some torches in the hallway providing the light. You can see as these guards kind of come up, they position Rolen at the door. You can see that each of them are wearing a chain shirt with a shield and spear, and you see one of them produce a key to unlock the door. And because I'm pretty sure the party is going to maybe try and make a move, we will end the session there.
Shiv him with the drumstick.
Why? Whatever would give you that idea?
Good
All
stuff.
right.
Oh my god.
What a session.
Yes.
Oh, man.
What a
Judas
beat train.
Priest is officially in the game now.
He's here.
Also, welcome to level 2.
Fuck yes!
Oh, man.
You take maybe one more hit before we die.
Yeah, right? We're a two-hit
Yeah.
party now.
Oh, we got another magic user now. Oh.
Yep. Welcome to level 2.
Yeah, buddy.
So should we just apply that immediately? Or...
Yeah, you can apply that immediately. In theory, it's
Okay.
kind of like, you guys haven't really done too much. There's been a ritual cast, and cantrips cast, but that's fine.
Oh,
So
man.
HP, we can either roll for it or take average.
Yep, if you roll, you have to keep it.
Average it is.
Which means, yep, if you roll a 1, then you keep a 1. But anyways, so that is it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. To those who have donated so far to the AARC, thank you so much for supporting this great cause. We're really excited about it. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and end out tonight. Party is leveling up. We will see you all for next Wednesday. Don't forget to check out the Wade Show's D&D game tomorrow. And we'll be back for Alorix on Monday. And of course, next Wednesday, it's episode 3 time as the party begins to navigate Woodhurst.
you for everybody who tried to help me as best as they could, and I died anyway.
I mean, they did keep you from dying the first time.
That's
so.
true. Thank you. Thanks for the support.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So thank you guys. Remember, stick around for the raid. We're gonna go ahead and raid somebody who's playing D&D. Keep this train rolling. So have a great night, everyone. Be safe. As always, thank you so much for the support and the people who said hello in chat, the new followers tonight. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back next week. Be safe, make good decisions. That's it for tonight. Good night, everybody.
Bye.